Hey Aries, thanks for visiting. Yes, if you like this reading, please like or subscribe or leave a comment if you'd like to. And I've shuffled and everything's ready. So before I say anything else, there is a lot of noise going on outside. As always, I'm going to try and ignore it. And I'm going to start your reading though anyway. I'll just see how it goes. So Aries, the first card you have for your past is the Four of Cups. So yes, I'm just seeing that you've had someone around you, and this person was going through a lot of stress actually. You had this person around you and they're really stressed, and they could have been telling you all about the stress, everything they've been going through, and I'm seeing them even complaining to you. They could have been complaining to you because I'm seeing some tiredness. I'm seeing you are tired, you're exhausted at this time, and you did care about them. You do care about this person. But I'm seeing that you're really preoccupied with a lot of other things around you as well. You're very, very busy, very tired, a lot going on. And you had a lot of practical things to sort out as well. And this person was, you were listening to this person and they were complaining, but you're kind of half listening to this person. I'm just seeing them telling you all these things. Oh, this is terrible, this is wrong, what am I going to do? And you're saying, oh, well, it'll be okay, maybe this, and you're trying to think of things. But you're actually kind of tired and you were saying, I'm just hearing this, hurry up, I've got things to do. And that's what was going on inside your head. You were listening. I'm not saying you're a horrible person. You were listening and you were there for them. But this person complains a lot. I'm seeing they like to complain quite a lot. Oh, this is wrong, that's wrong. And they don't really help themselves very much. So you were thinking of things to kind of help them. But then you knew that they probably weren't going to do anything about this, so you were just kind of half listening, half being patient. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing this half listening to this person. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay, so the next card you have your past is Justice. Okay, so I'm just seeing there's a bit of confusion here actually, because I'm just seeing that you're waiting to find out something. You're waiting to find out an answer. I'm seeing this sitting and waiting. And you're waiting for something to come to you, and what I'm seeing is it could be something to do with money, it could be something around money, it could be a settlement or something like that. Whatever you're waiting for was going to have a really huge impact on what you're planning for your future. So it could be a big settlement, it could be something like that, or a grant to help you to study, or something that's going to, if it comes in for you, it will change your future. Something like that. So this was a very anxious time for you. You're waiting for this thing to come in, and you're half waiting and half wanting to find out the answer, and then you're half not wanting to find out the answer because you're a little bit afraid of what that answer was. That's what I'm seeing. But yes, it was like you're procrastinating in your mind a bit. You knew you couldn't actually put this thing off. When it comes, it comes. When the answer was going to come, it was going to come, whenever that was. But you actually, it was like you didn't want to think about it. You were thinking, I really can't think about this right now. It's just too overwhelming. I'm just going to put it out of my mind, try not to think about this. And that's the energy I'm sensing that was around you at that time. And yes, if you haven't had this news yet, I know this is in the past, if you haven't had this news come into you, it will come in within the next few weeks. That's what I'm seeing. And it will be positive news. It will be positive news, but I'm seeing it won't all be perfect for you. It won't be like, oh, the answer to my dreams, or here's all the money I need to do this studying, or whatever it is. It won't be like that. It will come in, it will be positive for you, definitely will be positive for you. But you might have to negotiate something around that. So you might just think, well, this is really good, this is good, but this bit I'm not sure about. I wonder if I can renegotiate that. It'll be something like that. So the last card you have your past is, yes, the Three of Swords. So yes, this is the heartbreak card. It usually is. But what I'm seeing here is that you could have been feeling like you're blamed actually, because I'm feeling this blame, this sense of blame, or feeling like you're being judged harshly, or that it's something like that, judged unfairly of something. This is to do with a relationship. I'm seeing this is actually to do with relationships, but I'm seeing this is about a past relationship, a relationship in your more distant past. And I'm seeing someone could have been talking to you about this past relationship, and you felt that what they were saying were actually blaming. They were blaming you for something. They weren't actually saying you did this wrong, but they may have been asking you questions that felt really blame-like, that they were asking you kind of, well, why can you just tell me why you said this at this time and why you did that? Oh, Because normally I would think that if you're in a relationship, you would be saying this. I wouldn't normally act like that. Was that kind of questioning that was kind of a little bit subtle blaming, that kind of thing. And I'm seeing that you did get your side across. You did get your say. You did get your say, have your say with this person. You did get to say what you wanted. But then it was like, then you felt as if you said a bit too much to this person I'm seeing. And then you automatically felt slightly guilty for spilling a bit too much to this person. Because you think, well, why do I have to give this person an explanation for anything? I don't know. I just did. It just came out. You know, these kinds of things happen. And you automatically regret saying too much. And that's what I'm seeing happened at this time. And this brought up, even this talk they were having with you brought up a lot of difficult memories for you. And you know that this heartbreak that happened to you, I'm seeing in your more distant past, when this happened, this was a big relationship and this was a big breakup, and it was very hurtful for you, and it changed your life. When you broke up with this person, it changed your life. It changed the path you were going on. That's what I'm seeing. It was a real turning point. And so to drag all this up again with this person talking to you was very, very difficult for you to have to even think about at this time. That's what I'm seeing. So the first card you have you present is the High Priestess. So yes, I'm just seeing that, yes, there's someone around you, and I'm seeing they could be feeling, actually, I'm getting mixed messages. So they're feeling that you're giving them mixed messages. That's what I'm seeing. Maybe you're not being very clear with this person. And sometimes you can get caught up in, you know, in what you're doing, and you're focused and really determined. This is you, Aries. You're just forging ahead with whatever you want. And sometimes you don't actually notice what's going on around you. You don't pick up on very subtle feelings, and people. You pick up on what social cues. Sometimes you don't pick up on what other people are feeling around you because you're just so absorbed in what you're doing. That's what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing you deliberately ignoring anyone, but I am seeing there is a particular person and they see you as a mystery. They're not sure about you. They're not sure what you think about them. That's what I'm picking up. They are interested in you. This person's interested in you romantically. I'm seeing that. They'd like to get closer to you. They'd love to get closer to you, actually. But you're not seeing it. Either you're not seeing it, or you know your mind isn't on this person, or you don't want this person. It's one or the other. This person was in your readings. They're in your readings all the time. I always see them in your readings. They're not going away. They're going to stay there. They're determined to hang on and be there. That's what I'm seeing. I'm always getting this message of them being interested in you, and you're not so interested in them. You know, but what I'm seeing as well is you're Aries. You're very clear. You're usually very, very straightforward when you communicate with people. If you're interested in them, you'll tell them, or you'll say, or you'll really tell. You'll show them. You'll do something. You'll act on it, and you haven't been. So it might be that maybe they're not seeing the reality of the situation. Maybe they can see that maybe you're not interested, but they're just still determined to try and make it work with you. It might be something like that, because they are a determined person, and they might be a little bit immature as well. That's what I'm seeing. The first card you have your future is the Four of Wands. So yes, for single people, I'm seeing if you're looking for a relationship, you are looking for stability eventually. You are thinking eventually, you know, sometime eventually, I'd love to be married, or I'd love to have a stable long-term relationship, something like that. I would love that. But then you go between, at this time you're going between, maybe not now, maybe later. I'd like that sometime. But am I ready now? No, I'm not ready. I'm still pursuing this, I'm pursuing that. I don't know if my heart's ready for someone. I don't want to get my heart broken. I'm afraid. All of these things are going to be going around in your mind at this time. I said were because you've had this problem a lot all the way through your life, really, and it's still carrying on into your future. So you're really going backwards and forwards. It's like, no, I'm very busy. I want this in my future sometime, but not now. And then you'll go and walk around, you'll see a couple together, and you'll think, oh, actually, I would love that. I'd love someone in my life. I'd love to share things with them. I'd love to just spend time with someone who really gets me, who really wants to be with me, for me. But then you turn around and you say, well, oh, that means I'd have to cope with this and that, and I don't know, oh. You know, it's that kind of backwards and forwards energy I'm seeing that's going to happen in your future. And, you know, you're going to be focused on your goals anyway. You'll be very, very really, really focus on what you want to achieve as well anyway. So you kind of think, well, people get in the way of that, and so you're going to go backwards and forwards at this time. But I'm seeing you've always done that a bit. You've always done that a bit. The next card you have for future is the Knight of Wands. So yes, you're still going to be really focused on this goal. You're going to be forging ahead, rushing ahead with all these ideas. A lot of ideas are going to come to you, and I'm seeing that a lot of ideas are just going to automatically come in your face. It's going to be like, someone will turn up with an idea, or someone will open a door for you. It's that kind of magical stuff that's going to happen around you. That's what I'm seeing. You'll be on fire. This knight has fire behind him. He has fire behind his helmet. Excuse me. Sorry, I keep coughing. He should have, yes, I think it's supposed to be feathers on his helmet, maybe. It looks like fire to me because he's on fire. Fire behind his back, on his arms. He's just flaming as he's flaming along, rushing along. On fire, getting everything done, and you're going to be really, really pushing yourself. You're going to be really pushing yourself forward. Just be careful not to push people away as you push yourself forward, I should say. I know this is like this knight, he's rushing forward. He's like, I can't take passengers with me. Look, I can't have any passengers. They're going to slow me down. I can't have people, on the back and on the front and everything. How slow will I be? I need to shoo them off, and I need to rush ahead really, really quickly. But no, people aren't baggage. People aren't baggage. You need people around you. You need people around you helping you. I know you're very fiery. I know people annoy you. You brush them off. You don't want them anymore. Just be careful. Be careful. There are some people who are really, really, really good to have around. They do love you. They care about you. They want to help you. They're good people. You don't want to have the rush to the top, and then you finally get to the top and you're there by yourself. You don't want to have that. So just be very careful about pushing people away at this time. That's what I'm seeing. The last card you have for your future is the Page of Cups. So yes, again, I'm seeing this person again. They're still going to be really interested in you. They are not going away. They are just not going to go away. I don't know whether you want them to go away or not, but they're not going away, and they're very, very, very interested in you. They really are, at this time as well. So yeah, again, I'm seeing this person could be younger than you, and they could be studying. Maybe they could be at university, or they could be studying something. Or they could just be learning something. They might be learning from you, I don't know, but they're doing some sort of learning. And I am seeing either younger than you or not very mature, something like that. Yes, they're trying to study. I'm saying this is what they're trying to study, but they're not able to concentrate. They're not able to concentrate on their studies. They're thinking about you. They're very imaginative, and I hope this makes sense. They have a big imagination. They're imagining a future with you in it. They're imagining you in their life. And I'll just tell you what I'm seeing. They might even become a little bit obsessed with you. Just be a bit careful. I'm not saying they're crazy. They could be looking at your Facebook a lot. They could be looking at your social media a lot, looking at it a lot. Oh, any new pictures today? They're looking to see if they can see anything about you. And if this resonates, just be really careful. Be really careful around this person. You can't just say, I'm sorry, I'm really not interested in a relationship. They might not pick up on that. They might need someone to really be quite blunt with them. But then again, be very gentle with them. They're quite difficult. They're quite a difficult person to handle because they're not a very mature person. That's what I'm seeing. But just be very careful. Just be very careful around this person. They're not dangerous. Don't worry about that. Yeah, so Aries, I hope this resonated. General readings won't always resonate with everyone, as I always have to say all the time. But if you like this reading, please like or subscribe or leave a comment if you'd like to. And thank you so, so, so much for watching.